am Anthony Oleszkiewicz. I'm a film critic. I am an English major, and I also minor in film studies. I've been into movies basically my whole life. Movies have always been an important part of my family life, and we spend basically every evening watching something new or watching one of our old favorites. I really liked being a film major at a certain point, but the biggest problem for me was I didn't like going on set. I didn't like having to get up early in the morning and work with equipment. What really got me passionate about movies was watching them and critiquing them. And so I changed my major from wanting to make movies to wanting to criticize them. I've realized that this is just way more who I am. I am way more analytical than I am technical. The most difficult part about being a film critic is that there aren't a lot of jobs for that particular area, and when you ask someone who's your favorite film critic, they immediately think of all those YouTubers. Writing is still the most important and the best way to get film criticism out into the world. Being an English major really gives me a leg up on some other people. I think the thing I think about the most when critiquing a film is how the film produces the response that it does. That's what film criticism really is boiling it down to the why behind the movie. Understand why the media affects us the way it does. Because in this world that we are constantly consuming it is impacting our lives and it needs to be understood. Outside of film, I don't have too many hobbies. I do play Dungeons and Dragons. I am a dungeon master for my entire family and we play together all the time. I feel like Dungeons and Dragons is a way for me to use my imagination and use my storytelling skills in a way I just can't quite with criticism. I have a website, anthonyreviews.com, where I review movies. I tend to skew towards newer releases, but I also once in a while pick up an old classic and give it a new spin. My podcast, Something Old, Something New, is all about being able to embrace older movies. Every episode we pick an older movie and a newer movie and we pair them together to try to get people to watch older films and to really experience the classics. Me and my co-host, Anya, work really hard to make sure that we find movies that are going to connect, but also just movies that we like and movies that we're able to just talk about. I recently got hired by Collider and now I'm a freelance writer there. I work for them writing movie features, top 10 lists, or anything that I feel that is really important to me in the film world. My advice to anyone who wants to become a film critic is to watch movies. Don't just rewatch the same 5 Christopher Nolan movies over and over again. Go watch something new. Make sure that you are constantly expanding your definitions of cinema. That's the greatest advice that I can give to anybody who wants to be a film critic.